Yo, what is up guys, welcome back to my video. Today we're going to be reacting to Call of the Cool Egg Hunt, okay? Will Driving Empire have an Egg Hunt event? Yes or no? Comment down.
Talking about if Driving Empire is going to be having an Easter event with an egg hunt this year, but before I do that, make sure to subscribe and drop a like on this video. But without further ado, let's get right into it. Okay, so if you don't know how an egg hunt will work, basically I think it's like 25 to 50 hidden eggs around the map, and you find all them, and it would give you some kind of prize car. Maybe there's multiple prizes. Not too sure how they would do the event in this game because they've done it different ways each year. So I'm going to go ahead and show you guys right now what they've done in the past years. I think they did an Easter event the last 2 years kind of, but last year's wasn't really like an Easter event. I'll kind of explain it in a second. Alright, so these are some thumbnails I had from the old Easter events, and we can kind of see what they were like. So this was the Easter Fest from 2 years ago. That's what they called it, the Easter Fest. I think this was the coolest Easter event. What they had was, it looks like, a UI here. I can't exactly tell what it was, but it looks to me like they had, let's see, they had rewards. Okay, by finding 3 eggs, you got $15,000. Let's see how you earned eggs. You earned eggs by doing races or time trials. Okay, so basically by winning races, that's how you obtained eggs in this event. And you got a wrap, money, you got a Lotus there, a Jaguar there, and the grand prize looks like it was a McLaren. And then I think $100,000 was like a bonus or something. Every 1,000 eggs, you got 100,000. I think this event was a pretty cool one, but I wish they incorporated something in it where there were hidden eggs around the map. Because the only way to get eggs from this, I think, was doing races. So I think, you know, it would be better if they had hid eggs in this event as well, like an Easter egg hunt. In this event, okay, so this was last year's event. This was 2 years ago. This was last year. This was actually an official Roblox event. So Roblox themselves was hosting something called The Hunt, and Driving Empire participated in it. And there was actually no prize in Driving Empire, I believe. I don't think he really got anything in Driving Empire. So that kind of sucked. That event was very mid, I'm gonna be honest. The Hunt sucks. And also last year, so it was like this update came the week before Easter, and this update came the week of Easter, I believe. It was not an Easter event at all. They just had a Build-A-Car event instead, where you could build this custom Driving Empire vehicle. And let me tell y'all, this is actually a really cool event. I love this one. It incorporated and hidden parts for the car around the map, but the only thing was there was only one prize vehicle and it wasn't really Easter themed. So I do have an idea of how they could maybe mix all 3 of these events to be really cool. So I think the reward system from this event was the best, where you earn multiple vehicles, a wrap, and money. I think the way you earn rewards in this event definitely was the best. So reward system from the first event from 2 years ago. And then this event, how they had hidden eggs, I think they should add hidden eggs into the event. So it looks like there were 30 hidden eggs, so add 30, something like that, hidden eggs. And also keep the race system to earn eggs as well, but the hidden eggs, maybe the hidden eggs give you one car, and earning eggs by races could give you some of the other cars. Not too sure how they could incorporate that, but I love the hidden egg part. And then, obviously, you know, this event was a mix of hidden parts and doing races to earn stuff. So basically, you see what I'm saying? Kind of a mix of all 3 events that they kind of did, even though 2 of the events were in the same year. But if they mix kind of all 3 of these types of things, I think it could definitely make a really awesome Easter Fest, Easter event, Easter egg hunt, whatever they want to call it. I think they can make it really cool this year. Now, something I do want to mention quickly, though, is that we don't know at all if they're having an egg hunt now. It's a little bit early still. I think Easter's in a bit under a month from now. But I haven't seen them mention anything about an egg hunt or an Easter event. With the Halloween event and the winter events, you know, they usually ask us and they do a poll, would you guys like to have an event for Easter, or not Easter, but they usually ask us, would you like to have an event for Halloween or winter? People always say yes, we would love a Christmas event, we would love a Halloween event. But I haven't seen a poll about an Easter event or an egg hunt, but that might be because no one's talked about it yet. I think I might be one of the first or the first to talk about it, so, you know, maybe the devs are watching this, taking notes on my ideas, I don't know. Maybe they are. Maybe they'll, you know, if enough of you guys drop likes and comment about it, maybe they'll see that and be like, oh yeah, a lot of people want this, so we'll do it. We have to kind of see on that, but let's talk about what prize vehicles they could do. Now, what I noticed they've done for Halloween events is they've done something called special edition cars. So for the Halloween event, we have the special edition Jaguar here, as you can see, right? So yeah, you have the normal Jaguar, but with a bit of a weird paint job, you can see. That's one of the the cars. And then the McLaren, okay, we have like this kind of like a spooky, I don't know what that is, like a little deer or something on the hood. Obviously I have like a white and blue spec, so it's hard to tell. It's like scary theme, but this is supposed to be like a spooky themed McLaren. This McLaren, I think it was going to be part of the event, but they just made it a limited instead right after the Halloween event. This car, okay, so this is another one. They called them like special editions. That's what they were called. Like, if you look here, it's the Noble M600 special edition, and they just have like Halloween themed designs. So maybe we could get like these types of cars, but with Easter themed designs on them. I know it sucks, like it's not the coolest thing ever, but at least it's something. I feel like, you know, it gives new players a chance to get some cool cars quickly from an event. Then the Pagani here, it's hard to tell what it looks like. Let me just go and make it a spec so you can tell. I don't really like the Pagani one. I think it's whatever. This is what the Pagani looks like. It's just got some lines all over it. I don't like it too much, so I just keep it like a normal Pagani. But yeah, you can see like kind of what they've done here with the special editions. It's basically the normal cars, same performance and everything, just with like little designs on it that are themed around the event. So I think it's something that they could do, maybe like some Easter egg themed designs. Now, obviously, I know what a lot of you guys are probably thinking. Koenigsegg. We want Koenigsegg's for an Easter event, because egg, Koenigsegg, I had that same thought. I was thinking maybe they could do prize vehicles like Koenigsegg's at first, but when I really thought through it, it just doesn't make sense for them to add Koenigsegg's in the event. I know it sounds really cool, and I know people would love more Koenigsegg, but think about it like this. Let's say the Easter event's in-game for 2 weeks, and they pay a ton of money, I'm sure, to get Koenigsegg license. Like, I don't know how much exactly, but I'm sure Koenigsegg costs them a lot of real money to get in-game. So, let's say that we get the Koenigsegg Jesko Absolute for the event. Let's hypothetically say we got that. That's in-game for 2 weeks, and then it just goes away after 2 weeks. That would not be amazing for the game because they paid a ton of money for the car, and then it's just gonna never be obtainable again for players after 2 weeks, and people who miss that would be very upset. I mean, I know I would be. Imagine missing out on one of the coolest cars, maybe even the fastest car in game. That probably would be the fastest, because right now the normal Jesko is the fastest, but the Absolute's the top speed variant. So hypothetically, if that was in an Easter event, people would be furious if they missed out on that. So, you know, I see why they wouldn't add Koenigsegg's into an event, but it still would be cool. Maybe they would do one though, like maybe an older one like the CCX that wouldn't people wouldn't mind too much if they missed out. I mean, obviously still, you know, it would hurt to miss out, but I definitely know how they can make money off of it if they obviously had it as an event vehicle. They could also do a Robux purchase option like they do with the Limiteds, where you could either unlock it through the in-game event or purchase it with Robux. So maybe an older Koenigsegg that people won't care about too much if it's in an event. They could make a profit off that, kind of like a limited vehicle. Now, another event vehicle idea I have is, you see how they kind of did a pumpkin vehicle? They could really easily do an Easter egg vehicle just like this. Like, we got a pumpkin with a witch hat. I'm sure we could get like a little Easter egg, you know, nice, literal egg on wheels with a little funny face or something. I think that could definitely be really cool. Now, let's talk about other vehicles, because if we look, there's actually other event cars, like, you know, we got this event motorcycle right here. We got, what other unique vehicles we got from events? We got the Witch's Broomstick from the Halloween event. Not too sure what they could do with Easter, but I know they definitely had a lot of cool Winterfest cars. I don't know what they were. Let me see if I could find the Winterfest vehicles and maybe get some more ideas. Yeah, right here are the Winterfest vehicles. They have like a choo-choo train right here, pretty cool. I don't know why it doesn't work right now. It's not moving. Then we have like the snowplow, which for some reason also, oh, there we go, the snowplow is moving. The snowplow is pretty cool, I can't lie. So maybe they could actually find a way to make some kind of Easter themed vehicle like this. Don't know what it could be. Obviously, we had the egg on wheels idea, but I'm not quite sure what else they could do. But yeah, I mean, those are like the other event vehicles we had. Maybe they could find a way to incorporate. It doesn't maybe have to be Easter themed. Like, I guess this Christmas helicopter was Christmas themed, but maybe they could incorporate some kind of cool helicopter, or maybe even a boat. It's been a hot minute since we got a new boat. I think it's been over 3 years since the original boats were added, and since then, no new boats, nothing's changed with them. So maybe if they find a way to incorporate a boat or like a jet ski, imagine that, a jet ski in the event, something that just kind of revamps boats again in the game. You know, there's always, you know, cool things they could add with boats, I feel like. So maybe they could consider adding a unique prize option like that from the event. Like I mentioned though, there really isn't any confirmation that we're getting an egg hunt or an Easter event yet this year, but I'm sure, they'll figure something out. They'll probably do some kind of event, whether it just be a Build-A-Car event again, or maybe even an Easter event. I'm sure enough people want an event and are expecting an event, so they'd probably end up doing it for us. But I do think that is going to be everything for today's video. I truly...
But anyways, guys. I don't like this. But anyways, guys, do not forget to like and subscribe.